Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I was halfway through a video regarding Phase 3 of the Alpha, but Blizzard always have to throw a spanner in the works. They went and dropped a bombshell on us. Yes, a load of information that we've been waiting for regarding Season 4. And here it is. Exciting, isn't it? So, let's get into it. Yeah, it would appear like frustrated parents that are annoyed at their child because, I don't know, we keep sitting there asking questions. Blizzard have finally said, enough! Enough with your damn questions. We're going to answer some of them. Don't expect answers to all of them. Alright? Will that make you happy?
Can you please stop asking questions?
Now, we'll get to those answers shortly, but this whole post, and the way it's been done, makes me think of Deadpool. I think it's Deadpool 2. That moment when Deadpool was in the academy joking that, you know, we made a load of money in the first film. We can't get anybody else to show up. There's always the same two people walking around this place. And the door opens and the entire cast is there. We, my friends, are those like 3 or 4 people still left in Shadowlands. And in the whole side room is all the cool kids currently enjoying Dragonflight with Professor Blizzard.
Pigeon wings. What do those do anyway, huh? Carry him 3 feet off the ground to snatch up the nearest muffin crumb? No.
And now, let's have a look at the blue post and what we, the mere mortals, have to keep ourselves occupied with throughout the course of Season 4. So here we go, on to the blue post. So I'm not going to cover their intro, which is basically just, look, a lot of questions, this is what we're going to answer, be done with it. Okay, stop bothering us. Conduits. Conduit item levels are not increasing, meaning they will stay at max of 278. This is a reoccurring theme of the, look, we're just leaving it as it is, alright, just be happy with it. With 278 becoming the new normal item level for Fated raids, conduits on Fated, normal, heroic, mythic raids will drop 278. So no matter what, your conduits are going to drop as 278. LFR, low, is going to drop 265. That's fine. Conduits aren't being added to the non-Shadowlands dungeon loot pool, but Tazavesh's conduits will similarly be upgraded. But this, I'm going to say, is all completely pointless and doesn't really matter, because we have the Vessel of Profound Possibilities, an item available from your Covenant vendors in Season 3 that upgraded all of your conduits eye level to 278. It will no longer require Season 3 endgame achievements, the Duelist, 3k, M+ rating and so on, or Mythic Clear. It's instead going to be purchasable with Cosmic Flux. Yeah, so basically just have 278 conduits, be done with it. Okay. Legendaries and Crafting. This is the big one, and the thing I said they would not do. In fact, I said it would be 0 out of 10 that they're going to do this. But then I caveated that by saying maybe a 2 out of 10 because I never put anything past Blizzard. Yeah, those crazy bastards, they went and actually did what I thought they wouldn't do. Crafted Shadowlands Legendaries will not increase in rank, staying at a max rank of 7. With an item level of 291 for the season.
Say what?
Yeah, your legendary gear is going to be a significantly lower item level than your Season 4 gear. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. It seems like madness to me, but that's fine if that's what Blizzard want to do. If there's ever a better indication that Blizzard just like, fuck Season 4. That's it to me. There is no new Crafter's Mark to create a single piece of improved item level gear, like there have been with previous content updates. Okay. Alright. That's fine, Blizz. Currencies. Cosmic Flux will remain for Season 3. I can hear the people groaning. But, here's the thing, it won't disappear on season rollover. Normally with any season currency, as soon as a new season comes, we get given a big bag of gold, and they take all our currency away. It's not happening. You're going to keep whatever flux you've got now. Mostly because I get the feeling that with the legendaries not going up in item level, it's probably going to end up meaning that we're going to have to swap some about, because with the new dungeons and everything else, raids, we want them on different slots probably to compensate for item level of stat or secondary stats and stuff like that. But anyway, I could go on about that for days. A reminder that since our last post, there is now an item to transfer Cosmic Flux to other characters on your account at Course-Master Zilo in Zereth Mortis. Okay. Sandworn relics are being moved to bind on account status, but otherwise receive no updates. Meaning they're not even going up in item level, so basically they're going to be kind of that bridge between the green 226 gear that you get and whatever mythic gear or raid gear or whatever you want to get. So yeah, they're just going to become another stepping stone, okay? Unused attendance tokens of merit from Season 3 Gate Vaults will be going away upon the start of the season, converting into gold at the rate of 1,000 gold per token. Which I believe, although don't quote me on this, is about right for if you were buying a bag of gold. So I think it's 3 tokens for a bag of gold, and the bag of gold gives you 3,000 gold, I want to say. So yeah, that seems about right. The Ethereum Infused Mesh, the Season 3 socket granting item, will also cease to function as the season rolls over. Players with this item in their bags can sell it for 6,000 gold. It costs 6 tokens to buy, so yep, makes sense again. Same price as 6 tokens of merit. Okay, fine. Tokens of merit are returning in Season 4 with a new socket item purchased. Only 3 tokens. Okay, we'll take it. Okay, that's alright. 3 tokens to account for the season's length, which makes sense. Mythic Plus. One that I'm sure we're all interested in. Mythic Plus Keystone Decay between season is 3 levels, as it's been for Tom and Memorial now. As it has been in past seasons. For example, if your highest timed key this week is a plus 18, you will receive a 15 key opening your vault. Or speak to Tasup in Orobus when Season 4 begins. With the few exceptions, old dungeon items are going to retain their original stats when scaling up to Season 4. This means that primary stats on rings from Walls of Adrenals, trinkets with no primary stats, the Mechgon rings, plus the other unique items from these dungeons will be enabled. Our intent is for this season to keep as many things from these dungeons as possible. Okay. So yeah, I want to say that there's like trinkets that have a primary stat and a secondary stat, but they don't have any effect on them. There's all sorts of weird and wonderful things, and apparently they want to try and keep them, so okay. Azurite armor from King Mechgon is removed from Operation Mechgon's loot pool. Makes sense, we don't have Azurite anymore. As some of you may know, Warlords of Draenor had a different loot system where over 100 items were shared between all the dungeons. For Season 4, Grimrail Depot and Iron Docks loot table will comprise of items unique to these dungeons, as well as a mix of items chosen from the largest shared pool. So whatever, looking at the overall dungeons that we've got, the 8 that we're going to be running with in Season 4, see what's missing from the various pools, whether we're light on legs or chests or whatever it may be, and using the Warlords of Draenor pool, we can fill those gaps. Fine. Mythic Plus, end of run items won't be capped week 1 like in previous weeks. Ooh, gives us a head start, thank you very much. Non-Tazavesh Shadowlands dungeons are gaining an increase in their base item level, but these items are not upgradable with Valor. Only items from Season 4 Mythic Plus pool will be upgradable with Valor. So I assume that means normal and heroic are getting a bump up in item level for the Shadowlands stuff, but you can't do anything with Valor on that. Okay, right. Raiding with its new experimental affix. Mythic Raid will be available on launch day. Fantastic. Cross-realm raiding will stay on as there's no Hall of Fame for Season 4. All good. Raid skips earned in previous seasons will work in the difficulties that unlock for them. That's fantastic. For example, if you have the Kolthazad skip for Heroic Sanctum Domination, then during weeks where Sanctum is the fated raid, you'll be able to use that skip only on Heroic difficulty. That is really good news. Castle Nathria and Sanctum Domination will now give up to 2,000 reputation of the Court Harvesters and Death's Advance. Another fantastic change. When these raids are fated, they will also drop 2,000 Cosmic Flux as well. All good. Items received from the fated raids will maintain their fated tag when transformed into class set armor by the Creation Catalyst, meaning they will also be upgradable via the heroic mythic upgrade currency mentioned in the original post, which I won't go into because we have covered before. But yeah, that's all good news. I'm liking it. It's going to be a nice experiment on the raiding side of it. But I'm not sure how much else there is for everybody else, but it's fine. We'll carry on. Raiding rewards. We're still on raiding now. As a legendary weapon, Death's Whisper will not be available to purchase on the broker vendor with a dinar. For players that already have the bow, an item will be purchasable from the broker vendors that will bring the to item level 285. Okay. Sylvanas herself will still drop the bow on fated weeks, and like it functions in Season 2. Will drop items in place of the bow for anyone who holds it that upgrade Rashalara to Season 4 normal, heroic, or mythic item levels respectively. Easy for me to say, not. On top of this, to account for the shorter season and the difficulty to get them, both Rashar and the Edge of Night, so that's the dagger and the bow I believe, will have their drop rate increase, which is good news. In all difficulties and versions of Sanctum Domination. So if you are after the transmog, boom, the drop rate has been increased, which is good. We're making a series of balance changes to trinkets and special weapons obtainable from all 3 Shadowlands raids and some from Shadowlands dungeons. While we won't go over specific changes, the patch notes will cover that soon. We're making these changes for a few reasons. Now, I'm not going to go into... This video's going to be long enough without me going into the bit down the bottom. I'll let you guys read that. If you're interested, link to it will be down in the description. But that is it, ladies and gents. That is pretty much our Season 4. Yeah. Now, obviously, we don't have the class changes with regards to... I mean, predominantly Survival Hunter and Destruction Warlock, which Blizzard have said are on the chopping block come Season 4. So I'm assuming that's going to be in the big patch notes, which is a little bit of a shame. It'd be good to know some degree of how hard the nerf's going to be, because obviously we have the XP bonus right now. People could be leveling their character, because Blizz, there's not much to do. They could be leveling an alternative. So yeah, but apart from that, really, if you are just a... I don't want to say casual player, because I hate that term, but if you're just somebody that wants to log in, you know, do your world quests, and just kind of do some herbing, do some pet battling, you're not interested in kind of the 3 endgame contents, you just like playing the game, there isn't a lot for you here. There really isn't. Even, I thought maybe they'd do the crafting increase, because, obviously, WoW tokens, but also the fact that it would give people something to do. They could decide to go and up their legendaries a bit, but there's nothing. There's just basically get your KSM mount, get your raid done, because don't forget, if you get the raid sorted and completed, you get Slime Cat. And then that's it. And I assume Blizzard's really hoping that people get distracted by Wrath the Lich King. By the time they're bored of Wrath, pre-patch is out, then it's Dragonflight, and then they can forget Shadowlands ever existed. I might be being cynical there.
He's out of line, but he's right.
But that's enough for me, I think, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, my throat is dry reading this, but yeah. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, everyone, and I will catch you all in the next video. Ladies, everyone.